Hey, everybody. I'm just making sure that everything is all good with the sound. Leave me thumbs up if you can hear me well. It's been a minute. So I'm just trying to make sure everything is good back here with the technicals. Okay. I guess you guys can hear me. Yay. All right, what's good, squad? Welcome, family. It's the same thing, different day. You know, your girl fell off with the podcasting for a little while. I am sorry. I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. It's been hard. I've still been adjusting to this new job. The commute has been leaving me with little room to do unwinding activities when I get home. I'm just trying to juggle life, my design clients, my brand management clients. Yo, shout out to them because they the real MVPs for understanding my new crazy schedule, and they still love working with me and working through it with me. Stuff has just been crazy, personal life trials. And if you've been tuning in, my health has definitely been a factor. If you haven't seen the update, I'll leave a video card up here so you guys can check it out. And the link will be in the description box so you can catch up in the replay. But yeah, life has been lifing, y'all. It's been lifing. I haven't quite found that balance yet. I'm getting there. I know its purpose and how things are going, and it's some positive things occurring even through this beautiful chaos. You'll see. Just stay tuned with me. New things are coming, updates, day-to-day stuff will be popping up in the feeds here. So just rock it out with me. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I just wanted to hop on since it's been a minute. I've been having some revelations and some realizations, and I just want to talk to you guys. So we can call this a little BS, a little positive BS that can help your business mindset. It can also help those who are dealing with personal matters, because that's what a lot of mine have been stemming from. But before we go ahead and get into that, go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe for me. Let me know you in the corner with your girl with the boss chick today. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? Okay? Subscribe. You want to stay here. You want to see what's going on. All right. Hey, doll. Hey. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Tonight is personal. I think we all deserve some peace. It's time to find some peace. I know what it feels like to have my peace disrupted. Do y'all know, when you need a toxic mindset detox? Do you know when it's time to say, it's time to, do something about that? I know when I start feeling heavy, like my brain start to feel heavy, my shoulders start to tense up. I get this. Sometimes it feels like my chest cavity is about to crack. Like it's just heavy. My anxiety be on 10. I be feeling jittery. Like I just be wanting to cry, and it's just like it shows all through my face. Like, when it's like a whole bunch of thoughts running through your mind and it has no other way to release other than come out in tears. Like my body chills up. It's just uncomfortable. Like it's a real uncomfortable feeling. It's like being uncomfortable in your own skin and in your own clothes. Ladies, I think y'all can get this analogy better. Like, when Aunt Flo comes early and you don't have any sanitary napkins or tampons around, that uncomfortable weight feeling. Guys, you have been rained on. You have been rained on in the rain. No umbrella, no hood, no jacket. You drenched wet in clothes, and you got to be somewhere and just stay there. That uncomfortable feeling, and is out of your control. You can't do anything about it. So that's what my toxic mindset feels like. It's that uncomfortable feeling that has you like, that lets me know that my peace is disrupted, and that's the physical side. Emotionally, I be feeling drained. I be feeling negative. The woe is me. It taps in. The self-doubt talk, those things tap in, and it manifests in my sleep. So sometimes I can be having insomnia, not even wanting to sleep. And then there's other times when it's just overwhelming, where it's so much to do, but all you want to do is sleep. So it manifests a little bit differently from my worry versus my stress. So yeah. So I just wanted to, kind of give you guys a few pieces of things that, those things let me know that my peace is disrupted, and it's time for a detox. What are some sources that disrupt your peace, or things that kind of demonstrate how your peace is disrupted? Leave a comment below if you got some. Drop a purple heart and let me know what disrupts your peace, or the symptoms, what does it look like? Tell me what it looked like. Yeah, you're right, Tiff. It'd be hard to look at the brighter side of things, especially when that uncomfortable feeling. And I know it stems from my kind of, I have a slight fear of the unknown. And when you want to be able to say, hey, I got it, but you have no control over it. So that factor of the unknown, it definitely makes it a little hard to see the bright side sometimes. So yeah, you're right. You are so right. What's up, Q? What's up, Q? But yeah, now I would say you have to figure out what are those sources of the things that disrupt your peace and work on those. For me, I know I have dealt with people pleasing a lot in my life. Insecurities within myself that turns into worry about what are people saying about me? What are they thinking about me? I have had the feeling of always feeling like I'm getting the short end of the stick, always feeling used. And it just boils down to just feeling depleted and feeling empty from giving and sharing, and just giving so much of yourself. So those are things that I know that kind of disrupted my peace in the past, and I've been working over the last 2 years to just kind of overcome all of that. And I'll be honest, I'm about 95% there. I feel more at peace than I was. I'm just, I'm human. I can't say that I'm 100% peaceful, all the time. I wish I could say that. I wish we can all, be sunshines and rainbows all the time. But, I feel like when you can find a healthy way to heal that inner child in you, heal from inner childhood trauma, it'll be easier to manage so that you get that 85 to 95%, peace. Girl, we going somewhere tonight. We are going somewhere tonight. Let's see. Social media disrupts my peace. I have to distance myself from impulsiveness and ignorance. And when I be in them comments, like I know I have grown because I used to sit back and debate with people just to get them to see my point of view. When it's time for me to feel like I gotta keep going back and forth when we both made good points, yeah, we're not gonna go there. Sometimes you have to delete. You probably wrote a whole paragraph, delete it. um Losing close loved ones, trying to keep the peace when it's obvious a person is trying to disrupt yours. Not a lot of things nowadays, but when people mistreat me, yeah, those things can definitely knock you off your rocker, knock you off your game. But we definitely have to, like I said, find those avenues to heal through it. Because there's a sense of growth after all of it. Like, we're not meant to stay in that place, that broken place. So we have to move forward from it. Yeah, girl. Yeah, ignorance. Yeah, ignorance is bliss to a lot of people, but not over here. Not over here. So yeah. So I'm just gonna share about 5 things that helped me over the time achieve my peace. I'm gonna make it quick, y'all. We're not gonna be here all night. We're not gonna be here all night. So the first one I have is pros and cons. I like to make pros and cons lists when I'm trying to make life decisions. Like, I have note paper, pens, pencils is always around. I have my notes in my phone, everywhere. So I'm always just making lists. So I like to sit down and, just say, hey, is this good for me? Why is this good for me? Why is this bad for me? And it's the process of elimination. If it's more negatives than positives, it's time to let it go. It's not worth it. You don't want to keep something that's making you angry. It's making you stay you're consistent with being complacent. You don't want to be there. So letting go is definitely a skill. It's a day-to-day process. Slowly wean yourself off or cut yourself off cold turkey if you can. For me, when I see those negatives, I don't like negative spaces. So y'all excuse me. Like I said, if you know, you know. So this is a daily for me. But yeah, if it's more negatives than positives, I want no parts of it. So those lists help me see a little bit clearer with what I'm dealing with. So that brings me to my second one, which is self-reflecting. I am a writer. Y'all know I'm a singer, songwriter, but I also used to write poems, and I used to have a journal. So I've picked up my journaling a little bit more lately. I started to write notes to myself, like kind of like typing letters to myself. If I'm writing a song about what I'm going through, I simply just let the feelings pour. I let the words flow. Not worrying about rhyming or anything. just let those feelings out. And I do that so that I can find the root of the problem. Like, what is the main theme behind that particular emotion? Um, it just helps me see the mindset that I'm in. And I can look at it and see, well, what can make me feel better from this? And I'm an advocate for therapy. So by all means, y'all go out there and find somebody objective. Find a person who can help you push through. If your thing is meditation and working on yourself within, doing the shadow work, definitely do that too. Find what works. When you find that root, when you self-reflect and find that thing, that main thing behind that emotion, go into overdrive to do that shadow work to not feel that way anymore. Um, I keep reminding myself that these emotions can be temporary. Everything isn't meant, to stay the same. It's a chapter in your story. So you have to keep that in mind when you're self-reflecting. We're not gonna stay in one place, one mindset. We're not gonna stay in this toxic mindset. So you have to get out of that. So for me, journaling and being able to go back and read those things again, I do this as a checkup to myself to see it's a self-reflection to see if I heal from it. So it helps me understand where I was. So let's say if I wrote something 5 months ago I'm looking at it. Through my phone or whatever, wherever I have written it. And it helps me understand what I was going through at that time. And I started questioning, like, why was it so deep? Why was it so serious in that moment? And it's kind of like those Facebook memories when you go back and see from 10 years ago, and you like, what the heck was I talking about? Like, why was I going so hard, about this? So I know y'all know what I'm talking about. So I feel like if I tear up or if I get angry, those feelings rise up again. I'm not quite healed yet. So I need to go back. If I laugh at it or question it, like what the heck I was talking about, I know I have matured. I know I have moved past that toxic mindset. My peace is no longer disturbed by whatever that is. So journaling can help you over time, kind of, I guess, measure, you know, have you moved on from a situation and have you, evolved, so to speak. All right. My next one, I always say keep busy. Productive busyness is okay. Me personally, I cannot sit idle. I feel my peace is disrupted when I feel stagnant and unproductive. Like I have to I feel like I'm being let me down sometimes. I let God down because it's purpose in everything that I do. Um, my purpose and mission shouldn't be put on the back burner because you know something isn't going my way, or there's still things to do. So in order for me to get out of my head, I start new things. I start little projects. And they can be me just cleaning up around the house, like renovating my room space, decluttering something. I love doing that because decluttering helps me organize. It gives me a sense of control. That's something that I can control, and I can think better when my space is clear. So I can start renovating. I can start planning future stuff. Um, just learning to expand my skills. Like I think I mentioned this before, going through something personal. I was going through a breakup, trying to take my mind off of that. I learned how to graphic design better in that moment because I pushed myself to not focus on the negatives, and I created something positive. I created a stream of income within my pain. So I like to keep my mind and my hands occupied doing other things, and I always try to figure out how can I be doing more. um Seeing other people makes me smile, so me staying busy trying to make other people smile is also something that works for me. I feel like when I'm in a place of helping people and being productive, it gives me sunshine and rainbows inside. It sends a energy surge through my body. So I like to keep busy. So it's okay to have some productive business in your life so that you don't focus on the negative and staying in that woe is me, mindset. We can get out of that. Just keep on, you know, giving to others in that sense, if that makes sense. Number 4, I always say self-care. Like after all of this of, helping people and, trying to help other people smile, it's important for me to say, you know, I need some me time. Like I can't do for others if I am out here depleted and, energy is gone and all of that. So I like to spend time with me. I like to meditate. I like to take myself out. I give myself rest when I need it. And I'm doing a lot more of that lately, like actually paying attention to what my body is saying. Hey, 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 Ashley. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. And you can get in on this. She has candles. This is my candle girl, sensible sister. She has candles that just take me to a whole nother level. Eucalyptus mint. That's like my center. It's a clean scent for a clean space, especially after I, just got done renovating and reorganizing something. Light that baby up, get in my zone. That's some good self-care. That's some bubble bath, good self-care. Stuff like that. So take time for you. You need pick-me-ups. Your body needs rest. You need energy. You need to set boundaries on when and how people access you. You need boundaries on what type of energies can access you, because we don't need the toxicness. We don't need the things that are disrupting our peace and our self-care and our me time. So just remember to do those things for yourself. Learn you, increase your happiness in those times, and just set your boundaries. Self-care is the best care, y'all. That's always gonna be one. Like when you've given so much to others, you you find yourself feeling depleted at the bottom, and you have to replenish yourself. So definitely take time to learn who you are. And then that's another thing. A lot of people are giving and going through these things, and they're so focused on the next thing instead of being present in the moment, and that they forget who they are in the moment. So self-care kind of helps reel you back in. You learn your worth. You get time to just cater to yourself, and that's definitely a major thing. Boundary setting is the hardest, but it works after we get over the guilt. Yes. How can we be guilty when everybody else is demanding everything else from us? We deserve to say, hey, I would like it to be this way too. If we aren't happy, how can we make other people happy? That's just how I see it. It's never selfish to say, I like this, I don't like this. And if they can't hear it, if other people can't hear it, that says more about their character than yours. Yep. And last but not least, y'all, my last one. I mean, it's not last because it's actually the first thing I recommend, but I'm saving the best for last. I'm saving the best for last. I'm a Christian. I am spiritual. I'm a Christian. So for me, I always ask God for his guidance. I am praying and thanking him for the good things, the bad things, because I know that this journey is meant for something. Y'all excuse me. I got this. Look, I really be sitting up here in the house with this tissue in my nose like this. But I I asked him for his guidance. I am thanking him for the journey because I know his purpose in the journey. Like I know that there is a lesson, there is a message, and there is a lesson to be revealed in that message in this journey. And in that same token, I'm also asking for what I need. I'm speaking on what I like to see happen. I'm utilizing the power of the tongue and speaking life into, the things I want to manifest. So what you speak manifests. So it's important for affirmations to be spoken as well. Y'all, affirmations are so important. Talk to yourself, talk to God, and make sure you talk to yourself because your words definitely have power. So, when we be negative self-talking, saying, oh, I can't do this, or it's too much, that becomes our reality, right? Like we get discouraged, the drive to do it goes away. But if I can keep self-talking myself, saying, hey, I can do it. Hey, I just need this for this day to get to this step this day. You're speaking life into yourself. You're speaking peace into your heart. And every day you have to find those little steps, because those little steps eventually make bigger steps. Like by the time at the end of the week, you're probably 10 steps forward. You know what I mean? And I just want y'all to keep on doing that. Speak peace into your heart. Use every day to find those little happies, because we have to keep going. We have to know that we are what we speak. We are what we do. We are what we strive to be. And if we don't have the drive, we don't have anything to believe in, we are nothing. We just nothing. we don't have anything to believe in, nothing to look forward to, then what are we doing? Why are we lifing? And me personally, I just want peace at the end of the day. I want to, I want to live in my purpose peacefully. You get me? Live in my purpose peacefully. And that just about wraps it up. Like I said, I do pros and cons. I self-reflect. I keep busyness at the forefront. Productive busyness at the forefront. I do a lot of self-care. I pray and affirm over my life. And this wraps it up, y'all. I hope these tips help you as much as they help me on the days where I just want to cry out. I try to remember these. It gets hard sometimes, but we have to remember these and stay in our faith, stay in the things that we believe in. You know what I mean? And I thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with your girl for another session of the Boss Chick Corner. I hope your peace disruption will be over soon if you're going through it, and I hope you embrace the journey for what it is, because it can be beautiful even within the chaos. It can. We're gonna get over all of this. We're gonna make it to the top. That's how I see it. But until next time, squad, keep it bossy, keep it saucy, and tell your girl how you bossing. Good night.